New York City, welcome to Mr. Paul Sequence Ferguson.
Thank you for that.
Sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder this time where she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, my hi-fi is waiting for a new tune. My glass is waiting for some fresh ice cubes. I'm just sitting there waiting for you to come on home and turn me on. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I had never known. Oh yeah, you smile, you smile. Oh, within the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven. For you are mine at last. Oh, at last. I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. And I wish on all the rainbows that I see. And I wish on all the people who really dream. And I'm
What do you think about my singer here? Good, huh? My niece also sings like a bird, like an angel, like 20 angels. She flew up to sing with us here tonight. And unfortunately, she got sick, and she had to go back down to Florida, and she's in the hospital. So I'm going to dedicate this song to my niece, Vanessa Ferguson. If you're watching, this goes out to you. If you're not watching, I'll play it for you. Listen carefully now. Listen really carefully. You ready for this? Yeah. Let's try it again. You ready for this? Yeah. You got to wake them up, you know? Okay, a little louder. Listen to this one.
All right, so this next song happens to be written by a relative of mine. It's a classic, and now it's being rearranged by Mr. Paul Sequence Ferguson.
It's really not about me. It's about her and this particular song. It's about you. All right. Okay, before I go on, I want to say thank you to a very special friend in this audience. She's a trendsetter, first lady of flute, and her name is Miss Bobby Humphrey, a living legend. Please put your hands for her. Thank you, Bobby, for showing up. You really got me on that one. And also, I would like to say thank you to all my brothers and sisters in the martial arts community. I know you're here with me. Make some noise. Come on now. There you go. A lot of black belts in here, so you should feel safe. And Todd, I want to say thank you, Todd, for taking a plane and whatever, driving and just to get here. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. You and your wife. And another one. Now, he's just humble, just sitting here, just watching me, smiling with his wife and just sitting there. But you know what? This gentleman right here, Mr. Petito, John Petito, great guitarist. When I say great guitarist, I mean great guitarist. I mean, you think I can play rhythm? Huh. This guy can play some rhythm. I mean, I watch him and I'm learning from him. So thank you for coming by, both of you. And by the way, that's Miss Fran Petito, my executive vice president of Yes We Care. Yeah. And our marketing personnel, Ms. Jean Fontana, head of marketing. She was trying to make it, but she had some family business, so couldn't make it. But I know all of you out there watching live around the world, thank you so much for doing that. And just visit yeswecare.net if you feel the urge to drop 10 cents or if you feel the urge just to visit and see what we do. I'll be grateful for that. Yeswecare.net. Thank you. Okay, before I start, I'll do a little blues. In the audience, I have a special person. He's my brother. He's my teacher, martial arts. And he's also one of the baddest fighters, most fierce fighters in the world. Sitting in front of you, my photographer, he's also New York State, actually East Coast Grand Champion martial arts, Mr. Derek Williams. Stand up. Quite a few black belts here. The person I'm talking about now, over 20 plus years in the personal bodyguard for Miss Diana Ross. He has won about, now listen, I'm not exaggerating, okay? I've been training for years with him. He has won like 10,000 trophies, I believe, or more. 3,000. Okay, 3,000. You heard that. So I would like to put your hands together for someone that actually made it possible for me to be here in front of you. Because it got to that point in my life where I just said, you know what, forget this music stuff. And I went to the dojo and I was talking to him and I was getting ready to put this down. He's laughing, so he knows. And he said, don't you ever do that. You keep this. keep going. Now, if he didn't do that, I would not be here. I would have gave it up. It just, sometimes you get to that point. But I thank you for that. And I'm going to say one more thing that you didn't think I was going to say, because I just have to say it because it's important to me. And I'll give you just a little background about my life a little bit, then we'll start playing. Really quick. I was born in a place called Battle Hospital in Great Britain. When I was born, the doctors pronounced myself and my mother dead. That was it. On the way to the morgue, we both came back to life. From that point, I've beaten death about 54 times. Did you hear me? Yeah. Okay. One of those times I beat death was because of him, Mr. Errol Bennett, Bennett Sensei. And if you hear in the audience somebody saying us, and what it means is it's the black belts that's just saying thank you and the respect. That's what it means. Okay, I'll give you a quick one and I'm out of here with this. We're going to play. It was New Year's Eve, and I was laying in my bed. I was just there by myself, and I called him up and said, how you doing? Happy New Year. He said, Paul, come on over to the dojo. You know what dojo is? Where you train? I said, Sensei, I don't feel like it right now. I'm going to stay here. Paul, come on over to the dojo. That's what he said. I said, no, Sensei. He said, oh, come on over to the dojo. I said, oh, Sensei. Listen, man. I said, all right. And I went over there. Stayed there for a while. I don't know how many hours, right? About 2 hours. Then I went back home. And you know what was waiting for me back home? Right where my head was in the pillow was a bullet hole. Now, on New Year's Eve, all over the place, people shoot guns and whatever. I guess somebody shot a gun and the bullet came through the window, but it would have been right in my head if it wasn't for him. So I just want to say thank you again. And to add to that and be finished with it is, please, take it from me, because I have the experience 54 times plus. Value life. Do something with your life, not other just going to work, just running a job, just getting the money. Do something other than that. Reach out. Help somebody. If you're walking down the street and you see somebody on the pavement and you see they're really, really down, not faking it, trying to get something, but really down. If you don't have anything on you, look at them and give them a smile. You don't know what that will do to that person. And remember, on your way up, you never know who you're going to meet on your way down if you go down. Guess that was the blues. Eric, you're gonna learn to sing some blues with me, right? I didn't hear you, right? Is that okay? My good friend, Dr. Raj Gupta. And I believe the book is called The Briefcase of Life.
Hello, guys. This was such an amazing show. And Paul is a very good friend of mine. And he does a great job in Yes We Care. And I have been partnered with him, supported his Yes We Care, and he is doing an amazing job in that. So give it up for Paul. So my story of suffering started when I actually, December 13, 2013, when my ex filed for divorce. So everything, the whole life changed for me at that time. And I know that a lot of people have gone through different phases in their life with suffering. And this book is actually about how to tackle the suffering in our life and how can we make our life simple. Instead of carrying a suitcase of suffering, how can we carry a briefcase of happiness? So I have I'm a pain doctor in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. And one day I was in my office. I do meeting every week. So I had 5 staff. I asked them a question. How many of you have thought of killing yourself? So I was surprised to see everybody raised the hand, including me. I asked them second question. How many of you have thought of killing yourself more than once? And I was shocked to see everybody raise their hand again. So that's how the impact of suffering is in our life. We are really carrying a suitcase of suffering in every day in our life that we think the life is not worth living. I'm going to ask the same question here. How many of you have thought of, ending your life? I did too. But the book is actually dedicated to my parents and my 2 beautiful daughters, Meera and Ria, who are here. And I am really, really thankful to every person in my life who has shaped my past, present, and future. And actually all my staff is here too, Amber, Gina, KJ. The book is about 7 laws which are going to act like filters or like magnifying lens. When you look through your cloud of suffering of your thoughts, it can clear away those clouds. And once again, it will make instead of carrying a suitcase of suffering, you can carry a briefcase of happiness. I'm not going to take much time here, and because my slides actually were not able to upload. But I'm going to leave with one note. The life is like a movie. It has good scenes and it has bad scenes. In the end, what matters is the entertainment. Thank you very much.
must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. Beautiful face without a name for so long, a beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be, I could fly higher than an eagle, for you are the wind beneath my wings. It might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I've got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know it. I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I wish I could be. I could fly higher than an eagle, for you are the wind beneath my wings. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? You're everything, everything I wish I could be. Oh, and I could fly higher than an eagle, for you are the wind beneath my wings. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Oh, the wind beneath my wings. You are the wind beneath my wings. You're the wind beneath my wings. Fly, fly, fly away. You let me fly so high. Oh, you, the wind beneath my wings. Oh, you, the wind beneath my wings. Fly. Thank you, thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings.
If you would remain just for a moment, and everyone that participated in this show would come on up on stage. We have something for you. The last thing is, if you want to get one of the CDs that we have the download cards. If you want to see this, Fran Petito, she'll have one of the CDs. And that's the show. Hope you enjoyed it. And again, thank you for coming out. Thank you for your support. Thank you.